Hello, TMA community. I'd like to start today's update with a few thank yous. We had parents provide a wonderful lunch for our staff this week. There was delicious food, wonderful desserts, and it's so much appreciated by us because it goes such a long way to show your appreciation for our staff. And I just want to thank you all so much for all who contributed to that lunch. We also had a group of parent volunteers in for 3 separate days to wrap gifts for our staff. I can tell you from personal experience, it's so nice to be able to have such beautifully wrapped gifts under the tree. They make quite a contrast to the gifts that I'll be still wrapping. And my daughters and I appreciate it so much, and I know all of our staff does as well. It's such a wonderful perk that you all offer to our staff, and it's very much appreciated. To all of our donors to this classroom at the South Bend Center for the Homeless, I want to thank you all because the kids there had a very special day this week. Again, thanks to our center classroom donors. The students there were able to take a trip to the Build-A-Bear store and got to create their own stuffed friends to take home with them. Ms. Ashley said they had a blast and left with huge smiles on their faces. And speaking of giving, as we near year end and some of us are looking toward making donations that can impact our tax liability, I'd like to tell you about our scholarship granting organization. We work through the Sagamore Institute out of Indianapolis, and for those of you unfamiliar, we budget near 10% of our revenue each year toward tuition assistance. Money we raise through our SGO then affects our bottom line in that we don't have to take money out of our operating budget to reach that close to 10%, and so that we can receive money from this SGO and through your donations to impact our tuition assistance. How it works is that any money you donate to the SGO in Montessori's name has a 50% tax credit on your Indiana state tax liability. So whether you reside in Indiana and you file personal taxes in Indiana or your business does, if you have an Indiana state tax liability, you can lessen that by 50% of whatever amount you donate to TMA through our SGO. So as an example, if you have a $1,000 Indiana tax liability, donate $2,000 to TMA through the SGO, you completely wipe out your Indiana tax liability, so that $2,000 donation to TMA is $1,000 out of your pocket. And again, that goes for any amount. So if you have a $100 Indiana tax liability and you donate $200 to TMA through the SGO, again, 50% of that $200 or the $100 wipes out your Indiana tax liability. It's in essence $100 out of your pocket, but TMA receives $200. Again, you can have a $5,000 Indiana tax liability. You donate $500, that's $250 right off your tax liability for the state of Indiana. So again, happy to show you how to do that. If you have any questions about that at all, please feel free to contact me. You just go to scholarships4educationchoice.com, click on donate, look for the drop down that has schools, and look for TMA and make your donation right there through the website. Again, it's a wonderful program for us. Obviously, you can double your donation if you have an Indiana tax liability, and those donations still are eligible for federal tax deductions also, so it could be actually less than 50% of your donation out of your pocket. So again, please look into that. It sounds too good to be true, but it actually works. We have many families who donate through our SGO and would love to give you more information if you'd like that. Or again, you can just go to scholarships4educationchoice.com and donate directly to TMA through our SGO. So thank you very much for considering that. Also a reminder that our Winter Sing is next week. For those of you who have never attended, it's a wonderful event of holiday songs and community, and a wonderful way to kick off our winter break. So hope to see you all there. Again, thank you for the many, many ways that all of you support TMA. We appreciate it so much, and I hope to see you next week.